What would happen if I added fur to steal a Brainrot? See, Brainrots are all blocky and boring, so that's why I'm turning them into something that has never been seen before. Magnetic Brainrots, crystal Brainrots, and much, much more. But let's start with something basic. Glass 67. This looks so cool. It's barely even glass at this point. It's almost invisible. I did this by using a glitch in Roblox Studio that let me crank up the material's magnitude, giving it this super warpy look. Bro, it looks so weird. Alright, I think it's time to push the magnitude even higher and hopefully make it look more like actual glass. So, let's see what it looks like if I double the magnitude. Wow, it looks even more trippy. I feel like the outlines are way more visible now. It's much easier to see it, but still, this doesn't feel like enough. Let's increase the magnitude even more this time. Alright, we have officially maxed out the magnitude. Not gonna lie, this looks even worse than before. I mean, you can barely see it anymore. Let's see if it's more visible if I push it down. Hell no, you can only see it from an angle right now. This sucks, man. Alright, I think that's enough with the magnitude stuff. Let's try something different. This is a thick wall of glass 67s, and the warpiness is insane. Let's see what a person would look like when looking through the wall. So I'm just gonna quickly call the owner into this server. There we go. And let's see what he looks like. Alright, it just looks like a low-poly mesh that's completely broken. Nothing too interesting, so let's see what happens if we go inside the wall. Wow. Everything looks like liquid. I look like a stretched potato. How hasn't my PC crashed yet? At least the owner is visible now, but he's still super warpy. Well, yeah, this was a pretty cool experiment. But do you know what's even cooler? A 1,000-pound steel ball that's gonna drop down and shatter all the glass into pieces. But only once I step on this green button. Alright, I really hope my PC doesn't explode, because there are so many 67s. They all have pretty complex materials, which is probably the exact reason my PC will explode. But anyways, let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Waha! GBJG, BJG, BJG, BJJ, Hajea, Hajay, Hajea, Hajay, AJJ. Oh! Sorry, my AI voice just glitched out there. But just look at this mess. I'm honestly surprised my PC didn't explode. There are 67s everywhere. Well, that was a cool experiment, but nothing interesting actually happened. So let's check out the next Brainrot, which is a lot more unique. This one is not as boring as the last one, because this Brainrot actually has some abilities and is way more interesting. Anyways, the next Brainrot is 69, 67's cousin. So what is so special about this Brainrot? Well, this button will enable it. As you can see, it's now magnetic, and that's not even the cool part. There are 2 tests I'm gonna do to see if we can break this ability. The first experiment is the pull test. Basically, I'm going to squeeze between 2 walls so that I'm perfectly in the middle, then jump down and see what happens when 2 magnetic Brainrots pull with the same force while I'm exactly between them. Will you just float in the same place, or will you glitch out? That's what I'm about to find out. The second test also involves forces, but I'm gonna show what it does later, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, let's make our way up the stairs and into the squeeze. Alright, I'm finally here. I hope that I'll fit in this tight squeeze. Oh wait, I have to turn on the magnets first. Okay, there we go. Now I'm ready to jump down. Okay, let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Bro, what is this? Okay, nothing special happened. Let me make sure the second Brainrot is on. It is on. Hold on, the drop down might not be in the middle. Let's see. Oh wait, the second Brainrot only pulls you in from here. That means the drop down isn't even centered. I'm so dumb for this. Let's quickly fix it. Okay, there we go. Everything is now centered and ready to go. I hope something cool happens this time. Alright, let's squeeze in here. Boom. Okay, let's do this. Bruh, it's confirmed. You can't float in the middle or glitch out. You just get pulled toward the closest magnet by the inch. There is no middle stage, but hopefully the next experiment will work better. I'm just gonna climb up here and then hop on the roof. Okay, I did it. This is experiment number 2, and you might be wondering what it is. Basically, there's a magnetic Brainrot in the sky that's currently on, and I want to see if it's strong enough to pull my whole body toward the sky. Hopefully, the Brainrot is close enough so it can pull me in. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Wow, it works. I'm floating. Let's go. Now I'm stuck here, but at least we know that it's strong enough to lift a player. Let me just quickly turn off the magnet. Okay, there we go. So that was pretty cool. But let's see what we can do with the next Brainrot. This next Brainrot has to do with the strawberry elephant. So I've added 4 different buttons that will lower the quality of the strawberry elephant. The green one being the highest quality and the red one being the lowest quality. But that's not all. There's also a secret button that will do something even crazier, which I'll press after the first buttons. But before we change the quality, let's have a look at the strawberry elephant at its original form. All right, here it is. It looks so clean, especially with its animations. The VFX are on top and its look is just so clean. But even though it's blocky, we can make it even worse. So with that said, let's change the quality, starting with level 1. Bro, this is only level 1 and it already looks horrible. The textures are completely broken and there are no animations anymore. Some vertices are gone, so there are literally holes all over it, but it still holds its shape and you can tell that it's an elephant. If it's already this bad, I wonder how the next level is going to look. Let's see. All right, now it's slowly disappearing. There are even fewer vertices, and it's even more see-through. The texture is, again, completely broken. There's literally green stuff on its legs, and it's almost invisible. Speaking of being invisible, this next level is probably going to destroy the quality more than the other levels. Okay, now it's barely an elephant, just floating particles. Yeah, it's definitely way lower quality than the level before because of the missing vertices. Now let's see what the lowest quality looks like. What? Why can't I see anything? Oh yeah, I think the quality got so bad that every single particle from the elephant just vanished. That's why it's invisible. We've officially reached maxed out potato graphics. Well, that was interesting, but it's nothing compared to the secret button. This one is going to spawn something that's pretty much the opposite and much cooler, okay? Hopefully my PC survives this. 3, 2, 1, let's go! This is a realistic strawberry elephant, and as you can see, there are no missing vertices, and it's all round and not blocky. The only thing missing is the animations, but that would take years to do. Everything about this is easy to see. All the details are there, and it's just so different compared to the other Brainrots. With that said, let's go to the next Brainrot, which is completely different from the other Brainrots we've encountered today. This next one is crazy. All right, here we are. This Brainrot might be related to the decorations around the spawn button, and it's also something that can be hard on my PC. But that's not all. There's also a portal right here that's going to lead into a secret map related to this Brainrot, and it's just going to be complete chaos in that map. But let's spawn in the new Brainrot first. As you can see, it's a Nubini Pizzanini, but made out of grass. There's also grass spawning around it, and when I touch the grass, I take damage, even when I touch the Nubini Pizzanini. Bro, I can't handle grass, I'm allergic to it. Wow, look at all the grass. It has covered so much of the map. Yo, what? It just got stuck at the exit, and it just keeps spawning more and more grass. Hello? Bro, the animals are also getting stuck too. Yo, what is going on? There are so many in one place now. Oh, wait. The grass is even thicker now. Bro, I can almost die instantly when walking through it. Nah, I gotta go before my PC explodes. Let's escape through the portal. Okay, my PC survived. But wait, there are now 3 tracks, and the spawn button is now red. That is just a bit suspicious. I hope it does not make the whole map explode, but I'm curious about what it does. So let's find out. 3, 2, 1... Ogoloa, go! Now there are 3 grass Brainrots that are spawning grass 1,000 times faster than before. They are literally covering the map with so much grass. It's super thick too compared to before. Bro, how am I gonna survive this? Bro, just look at the thick grass. I'm taking damage. Bro, I'm gonna die. Oh crap, I spawned in the grass. I can't even get intro my base, it's locked. Oh hell no, the Nubini Pizzanini stuck at the exit again. There is so much grass there. My frames are dropping because there are just so much grass all over the map. It spawns a new chunk of grass every 0.2 seconds. So the grass is getting more and more dense quickly, and my frames are also dropping super fast. I'm actually gonna crash soon. I figured out the method. When I don't look at the grass, my frames go back to normal, but as soon as I look back, my frames start dropping. I wonder how much longer my PC can handle this. At this point, there are probably 1,000 chunks of grass here. So before my PC explodes, I'm jumping into the grass. Gagba, ga, ga, ga. Here we are at the next map, and it might have something to do with crystals. I mean, look at all this. Oh yeah, there's something lurking on the other side of the exit, and this might be related to the next Brainrot. First, we have to go through the exit. Wow, there are so many crystals around the exit, and all the brain rots are walking into it. Let's see what's inside. Oh, a secret tunnel. Strange, but let's continue. And wow, this place is huge. The crystals are so big. But wait, there's another entrance right here. I hope it leads to something cool. All right, let's see. Yo, what? Why is there just a mess of crystals? I thought it would stay on the brain rot. Bro, what is this glitch? The crystals won't stick to the brain rot. Anyways, this is supposed to be an Orcalero Ocala with crystals on it, but it seems like everything is glitched. And this is its body right here. Yo, what? I can pick up the crystals for some reason. What is going on? I guess I can clean up this mess then. The body of this brain rot has some weird physics, man. It's kind of slippery, which makes it move or something. Wow! All right, that's enough playing around. I added the same brain rot back at spawn, so hopefully the crystals work properly on that one. If it's also broken, then I might have to bomb my PC. And it has completely exploded. Same goddamn glitch. But wait, I've got an idea. So I cloned it to see what it can do to my PC. So far, there are just some small frame drops. But let's see what happens once I pick up the crystals. Bro, my frames are completely gone. It's so laggy. All right, I think I'm ready to go to the last brain rot, which is probably something you guys have been waiting for. This next brain rot is something that I've already hinted throughout this whole video. See, this brain rot has been in the shadows of the thumbnail, intro, and some parts as well. Some of you guys might have already guessed it, but it's finally time to reveal it. Introducing the furry brain rot. As you can see, it's Tay-Tay-Tay-Sahur, but with fur. The textures are a little broken, but it still looks like a Tay-Tay-Tay-Sahur. It is pretty furry, but it has some bald spots from different angles. Overall, though, I think it looks pretty cool. All right, that's enough glazing. I think we should use this brain rot for something worse, by making clones. You see, this brain rot is made out of triangles. We're talking thousands of triangles. This is mostly due to the fur on this brain rot. So what if we spawn in a furry brain rot every second until my PC completely crashes? So let's start the process. Okay, they're already spawning fast. This might be faster than a second, but as you can see, they're spawning within a 100 stud radius from my location. This is because I want them close to me to maximize computer power. Okay, let's check in after 1 minute. All right, it's been a minute, and there's already a big difference. My frames are super low, and there aren't even that many brain rots yet. This isn't gonna turn out good. I think I waited a little too long because just look at how many brain rots there are. I barely have space to walk anymore. I can barely walk too because my frames are horrendous. My PC is getting louder and louder. I might not make it very far. Bro, my input delay is through the roof and I barely even have frames anymore. I'm tired of this. I'm gonna start walking around until my PC explodes. Holy crap, it's laggy. Yo, what? I think I did it. Let's go! I crashed.